and the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the poke chair under it. Scroll down, look at the poke chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flown letter.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Ride by, peace and love. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that bell, and be sure to check back with us every day for new content. We drop something every single day for you, right? Also, if you're new to the channel, if you don't got the 8 books by the Young Elder, we still letting the 8 books go for the $50 donation to the Cash App or PayPal, which we left in the links. You get all 8 books: the Ascension Manual, the Galactic Family of Life, the Orion Group book, the Language of the Birds book, the Dream Scroll, the Book of Extraterrestrials Volume 1, the Hustler's Manual, and the Scroll of Eyes Volume 1, right? And all of these books got pictures and everything in them, right? So like I said, you want to get those 8 books that we still got for the $50 donation to the Cash App or PayPal. We still got that going on. And you get your books ASAP. Usually when you send the money, you receive your books well less than 10 minutes. Okay? So we brought you here today to talk about the weighing of the heart ceremony in cahoots with the Hell tapes that we put out. We already got Volume 1 and Volume 2 out to the weighing of the heart ceremony, right? In the law school playlist. You can check out the tapes in the law school playlist, right? So we got a lot going on. We got tapes dropping every day. But we brought you here to further give you the understanding on what's happening here on your route out of here, right? To get out of here. A lot of you say, oh yeah, well, the hell concept is only a figment of your imagination, or it's based on your belief system, or it's based on that. No, because most of the belief systems took it from the original concepts. And when you looking at the papyrus or the drawing of the weighing of the heart ceremony, that is symbolic, right? That whole ceremony happens within a split second, less than a split second. Soon as you pass from this, pass out of your physical vessel, well, your physical vessel is no longer operational for you. This ceremony takes place within a split second as soon as you leave your body. And then from there, you are sent to either place. To the underdarkness, which the ancient Egyptians, like I said, taught all the other religions take their concept from that. Now, let's get into how the heart weighing thing works. See, like I say, it's 42 negative confessions or 42 laws of Ma'at. And each of those laws, if you break them, adds a talent to your heart, adds a weight to your heart. weighing your heart down more heavier. If you with us, we told you in the book, in the Bible, right, that no longer will we write our laws, or the Most High will no longer write his laws on tablets anymore after Moshe, right, did what he did with the tablets, right? He got mad, he broke the tablets after he saw what the Israelites, they came down and they were worshiping the Taurus, or the bull, the Taurus age, right? Because they was in the age of Taurus, a golden calf, and he broke the tablets, got mad, right? And from that point on, El Yahweh, or Yahweh, right, which is really a Lord, it really was Inky, right, said that he would no longer, and it really goes higher than Inky, really, that quote, when he says, "No, I will no longer write my words or my law in on tablets. I'll write them in the hearts of men." So God's children know, they can feel when they do right or wrong. If you are if you with the sons of the green light, the children of the green light, right? You got children of the purple light, the blue light, right? You got different vibrations of it, higher, going higher, right? Or the children, the golden children. These people have the laws, these 42 negative confessions, without them even having to read them. It's all already in their heart, because they move based off of emotional feelings. Meaning, when they feel they done something wrong, they can feel, it's an energy field that hits your, because every human has this electromagnetic force field around them that is emitting color. But when you do something wrong, that color change. I remember Dr. Malachi York talking about these beings, just like in the movie Odd Thomas, that they can see your halo, because they show you like these angels with halos, right? And the halos was a color. Well, these halos change colors. It's your crown chakra, and it change colors, right, based on your moods. And certain beings who are disagreeables, who operate in the fourth dimensional realms, the mental planes, right, in the spiritual planes, can tap into your brain waves and try to get you to do negative activity, to break those 42 negative confessions, right? Which stems down to the rules of the Bible, the stuff that the Hebrews teach is all tied in together. It's all really the same conglomerates when you get down to it, right? So when you go into, if you're a child of God, or if you are a son, same thing, right? But the son of the green light, the righteousness, the sons of the righteousness, when you go steal and your intentions are bad, you know that you have done wrong, and that a talent is added to your heart to weigh your heart down even more, right? If you kill for no reason, out of malice, out of whatever the case may be, and it's not justified as self-defense, all right, justified justified as defending yourself, you have broken one of the laws of Ma'at, and your heart is weighed down in rope. Now, a lot of this stuff, a jinn or a child of the devil, he ain't gonna care about none of that. His heart, he don't care about his heart. He already know his heart already gonna flunk. So he don't care about breaking the commandments, or he don't care about breaking the laws of Ma'at, which is the same, really, when you get into it, as the commandments. It's the same ideology of being righteous, doing the right thing, having a moral compass, a moral guide, whether you want to believe in God or not, right? Or some God, or you want to work, whatever you want to do, whatever your ideology is on your perspective on God, the rules are the same for everybody. It don't matter if you Allah God, whatever God you say you down with, the rules are the same for everybody when it comes down to the weighing of the heart ceremony. We don't care about what your belief is. We gonna put your heart on the scale. And if your heart is weighed up against those 42 negative confessions, and if you broken any of them, that hinders your heart. But they tell you about the 42 negative confessions, but it's another side to it, because it's a negative side and a positive side. They said the 42 negative confessions. But what about the 42 positive confessions? Right? The 42 positive confessions. Right? They don't tell you about that side. They only give you one side of the mirror. So the other side is, I have given to the homeless. I have helped the sick. I have helped the fatherless. I have helped the motherless. And these positive confessions is implemented in the Masonic order. For all my brothers that square business, some of these things dealing with the charity and other things of that matter, we ain't gonna get too much into it, but you know what I'm talking about. The positive confessions deal with what have you done good. Because I remember, shout out Mark Brady, one of my teachers, Mark Brady, the School of Information. He used to say, y'all always focus on the bad things, but have you ever took time to focus on the good, the things that are good? And I said, wow, that's interesting. Then we start focusing on the things that were good. And see, you ever heard what somebody told you, if you with somebody, make a list of the good things and the bad things. And if the good outweigh the bad, then that person is doing more good for you than they is bad. It's all based on balance. Going back to the scales of Libra. But 42 positive confessions, right? I have helped the old people, right? So we can talk about what we have not done, but let's talk about what have you done, because doing nothing is just like you just as guilty for doing nothing, or standing around doing nothing. I saw somebody doing something bad to a child and I stopped them. And I'm gonna tell you how the universe works. When you stop them people doing stuff from doing stuff like that, the universe give you extra power. You get an extra power, man, to punch them and knock their teeth clean out their mouth, knock their eyeball out their socket. I'm telling you, man. When you step in righteous name's sake, you get the extra power, the green light. So what have you done positive? Because in the Holy Quran, they talk about beings who go around people like that, who see something but don't say nothing. Or they go around and hang around the people and kiki ha with them, and then when they go back with the Muslims, they say, "Oh, I was just hanging around with them just to kick it." Right? Kafirunas is what they call them. Right? Those who conceal the truth. Right? Those who are known to conceal the truth. Right? So what you have not done is the negative side, but what about the positive side? What have you done? And that's where it comes in at, with the balancing things out, right? Making everything equal. We making everything, like they say, fair and square. Because if you done something wrong, and you went to go get forgiveness for that, even if the person did forgive you, if your heart was in the right place and your intentions was right, the universe forgave you, and that talent, that weight was taken off your heart. Also, if you went out and did those positive confessions, those are points that you build up. Because remember, it says, store your treasures up in heaven. This is storing your treasures up in heaven, doing positive things for righteous name's sake, giving. Seeing a homeless guy, you got an extra $5 in your pocket, give it to him, even if he's gonna buy a beer with it. That ain't your problem. Your heart just got extra points for doing it. It don't matter, because it's based on your intentions. So so the people can go off and believe in it all they want, that they gonna get up out. Oh, it's gonna be all peaches and cream. I was a bad guy all my life. I went around being evil, stealing, being an adulterer and a fornicator and all these other things, and they gonna get away with it. You got to be crazy, because you're gonna face your doom, and you're gonna be sorry that you didn't listen. I'm telling you, man. It don't cost much to do the right thing. It costs a lot to do the wrong thing. I'm telling you, because the way of the transgressor is hard. The way of the transgressor is hard. Our granddaddy used to always tell us that. You're going to be a bad guy, you're going to get thrown in jail. You might get shot at. You might get stabbed. You might get robbed. in the bad guy community. You hear what I'm telling you? We don't even hang around people like that. So what are the 42 positive confessions? What have you done to help somebody? Have you saved anybody's life? Have you stopped somebody from committing suicide? Have you helped a mother who was about to get put out of her house and you came through and saved the day? We need more superheroes, not super zeros. We need more Nubian brothers and sisters to step up and become superheroes and go around every day to looking for somebody to save, looking for something to save the day, looking for a way to save the day. Look for somebody to help every day. I'm telling you, and you gain points. So if you do make a mistake and do something bad, you can just deduct that off the points that you already added up in heaven. Store your treasures up in heaven. A lot of this might sound like mumbo jumbo, and for you guys that say, "Oh, I don't like religion," well, we ain't talking no religion. You know what religion means? Religion means means to do again, and allegiance means a group of demons, a group of beings, a militant organization, a realliance. Remember means to become part of an organization again. Means to do again. Member is a group. What is that group? The Elohim, right? Because remember, we told you, now the man has become like one of us. He's a member now. He knows now. I'm telling you, man. So how do you become a God? And how do you gain your Godship? You go around not only not doing the 42 negative confessions, but you go around doing the 42 positive confessions. And we're going to drop a tape with all the 42 positive confessions, right? Of how you help, man. Because there's a thin line between love and hate. But there's a big old gulf between love and fear, which is the true and exact opposite. That's a big old gulf, man. Fear runs off love. And love runs off fear. I'm telling you, man, true love will stand there in the time of danger and wish this greatest gift, which is his very own life, to see that another loved one survive. Go read it in the Revelations, where we tell you the greatest gift is for a person to lay down their life for another loved one. The greatest gift of all. So love is life itself. It stands to reason. And if love is life, then life is God. And if you go back to the beginning of the book, it says God breathed his spirit into man and man became living souls. So living and life is synonymous. And so God is life. God is love. Some people don't like Jesus. They don't like the name Jesus. Well, we like the name Jesus over here at Young Elders TV. And if you don't like the name Jesus and you don't like that we saying it, you can unsubscribe. We don't care. You can get mad and unsubscribe. My grandma and my grandpa gave me that. And I ain't letting you take it. Because how you feel and your opinions. And because we know, I'm going to tell you this. The signs of the green light, we know in places where you know not. I'm telling you. We know in places where you know not. So, like we say, we brought you on today to share with you positive feedback. We ready to 80,000 subscribers, right? And we're growing every day. More and more people are learning about Dr. Malachi Z. York, an innocent man who's been in prison for something he didn't do for over 23 years. In the worst prison, pretty much probably in the United States, as far as psychological jail. You know what I'm saying? It's the worst prison ever. It's the worst concoction ever. Right? And so all we're trying to do here is to get you to look at the positive things. that is going on around you. And once you begin to focus on the positive things going on around you, and counter to the negative things, what you would then begin to experience is the positive, more positive things happening to your life, because that's what you focus on. And you won't even, after a while, you won't even begin to notice the negative things no more. The negative things will begin to weigh themselves out, and the positive things will outweigh the bad. Because so as a man thinketh is he. And then what you go looking for, you're going to find it. So don't go looking for trouble. All my young guys out there, my YNs, who want to, who ready to pull out they 30 round with they look like a Uzi now when they got the thing on the back. What do you call it? The switch. When you got that switch on the back, it's like a Uzi. 2 seconds, you shoot your whole clip out. I'm from an old school. I ain't finna waste no bullets. You don't need but one shot to get rid of a guy. You know what I'm saying? One shot from where I come from, especially if you got a 12 gauge. The 12 gauge send people to the other page. Send you to the whole other page. Matter of fact, it'll send you to a whole other chapter of the book. You know what I'm saying? It send you to a whole other chapter of the book. I'm telling you. Dude, because somebody was making fun of that when I was on my tape I put out about the old lady who had shot the reptilian. Right? Let's make it fun of that. But yeah, man, focus on the positive. Right? Stay positive. In this, you gotta stay positive. Right? Positive vibration, yeah. Sing it with me, Hakeem. I vibration, yeah. Positive. Because they want to see us go down, y'all. They want to see us go. What they tried to do is turn us. See, we was nice. They say nice means stupid in Latin, right? But we were benevolent, righteous beings, and they turned us bad through the TV, through the music. They try to turn us bad. A lot of stuff that we're doing now, we didn't do before the 60s. A lot of this crazy mess going around shooting our own people up. That wasn't happening like back then. It was rare. It was rare back then for us to be shooting our own kind. That wasn't happening. In the 60s, it was black power, black this, black that. And I know my Moors, shout out my baby kids. They don't like the word. They really don't. I can't say they don't like the word black. They don't like it when it applies to a people, right? But I say in the streets, right? Based on what we at now, and then based on we got to get the masses and unite the masses of our people. We can unite under the code word black. Black ops, right? That's what they call it. We can unite under the word black because it's a whole bunch of people that don't know the moral science and don't know everything else. That's how that word was part of a paper genocide. They don't know that, but they can unite under the title or the term black, right? And they try to blackmail us, right? They try to keep us against each other because they know the minute we stick together is game over. 3 dudes get to put, and some people, if these people put their head together, man, you know what they can do? They not smarter than us, especially not as a hive. See, we the B team. We move like a hive, and we protect the queen. The queen is the matriarch on the land. We always had the matriarch over here on the land. It was always the matriarch. And you better not ever, like these dudes that's over here fighting women, man, please. Back in the day, But before the colonizers came, we chopped people's hands off for stuff like that. For hitting a matriarch. Or even raising your voice. Boy, you better not raise your voice at Big Mama. You crazy? Big Uncle Jojo, who's 6'7", who wear overalls and no undershirt all the time and outside barefooted, right? Uncle Jojo, who can pick up a back end of a car. He pick up the back end of a car clean off the ground where they can't move on a rear drive. This how strong he is. He naturally country cock strong. And you sitting there talking back to Big Mama, man, Uncle Jojo hit you upside the head with a knuckle, with a 8 knock. You know what we call that? That's the bump scrape. Shout out Rod, man. That's the bump scrape. The gorilla knock upside your head. That's the oops upside your head. And if you keep talking, Big Mama might say knock you out. Smooth the F out. Right? Smooth the F out. You know what I'm saying? So, get right with your heart, man. I know the Christians say get right with the Lord. And what they're really saying is get right with your heart. Because the Lord is really in your heart if you with us. Jesus is in your heart if you with us. And it's all a body. They call it the body of Christ. So we're all a unit. You the finger, I'm the toes. He a ligament. That guy's a hair follicle. You know, we are part of one big family. Like Anu said, there's no number but one. So we're going forward from this point on, focusing on the positive. When you're going to attack somebody, we don't recommend attacking nobody that ain't attacking you. But if somebody attack you, you got the right to defend yourself. That's Islam. Right? Because we ain't no punks in Islam. And we ain't no bullies neither. So we don't go around bullying and we don't let nobody bully nobody. So if somebody attack you, you got the right to defend yourself. But to go around attacking people that ain't attack you, that ain't Islam. That's not what Rasulullah taught us. Muhammad Rasulullah, alayhi wasalam. That's not what Melchizedek taught us, the angel of peace. We don't make fun of people. We don't go around mocking people. That ain't our swag. That ain't our character. We got class. We do it in style. And we look good while doing it. We do everything in style. The Ristians do everything in style. Right? So we're about to get ready to get up out of here, man. We wanted to bring that to you. Like I said, if you forgot to get the books by the young elder, the 8 books still going for the $50 donation, you can help us out with school supplies and things of that nature. Or if you just want to give us a donation for the class, we take $1, $5, $10, whatever you got that can help us out. But we on the move. It ain't no stopping us now. It's too late to stop us now. And we too far. We come too far to turn back now. They didn't want us to win. The time to win is now. Because now backwards is won, which is a past tense of win. And win is win, like you blow. And it's time for Raphael to blow that horn now. Blow, because there ain't no tomorrow. So what I'm telling you this, if your heart is weighing down, you better go get that right ASAP. We ain't out to scare you. We out to help you. The people that's talking about I'm out to scare you, they might be jinns trying to get you to go to hell with them. You see? We ain't out to scare you, we out to help you. We out to give you the undeniable truth. So on that note, man, we love you all. Peace and love. Free the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York. Free Larry Hoover. Free Jeff Ford. Free all the political prisoners that was working on behalf of righteous name's sake. We out. One love, one heart. Never have it been made so clear.